The night feels longer than it should. Cities are awake, but something is wrong. Streetlights glow, phones refresh, people look at the sky. Midnight passes, then 3 a.m., then 5, and still, no light, no blue line on the horizon, no birds, no warmth. For the first time in human history, Earth does not wake up. This is not an eclipse, not clouds, not a storm. The sun, our star, our clock, our life support system has vanished, and the planet has just entered the most dangerous 24 hours it has ever known. For billions of years, the sun has risen without fail. Every civilization, every species, every heartbeat of life on Earth is synchronized to that single event. Morning comes, light returns, life continues. But today, it doesn't. To understand what this means, we must understand what the sun truly is to Earth. Not poetically, not spiritually, physically. The sun is a nuclear furnace, converting hydrogen into energy every second. That energy travels across 150 million kilometers of empty space and reaches Earth in just over 8 minutes. That energy drives everything: weather systems, ocean currents, photosynthesis, body clocks, temperature itself. Remove the sun, even briefly, and Earth becomes something else. Imagine this scenario. The sun does not explode, it does not fade, it simply disappears. Instantly. At first, nothing changes. Because sunlight takes time to arrive, for 8 minutes and 20 seconds, Earth continues as normal. Cars move, planes fly, satellites orbit. The last photons from the sun wash over the planet like a dying echo. Then it ends. Darkness falls everywhere at once. Not the darkness of night, something deeper, absolute. Stars appear in the daytime sky. The moon vanishes without reflected light. Everywhere, humans stop and stare. Panic spreads. Airports shut down. Traffic accidents surge. Cities glow unnaturally bright as artificial lights fight the void. But light is not the real danger. The sun is also gravity. It holds Earth in orbit, moving nearly 30 kilometers per second around a center that suddenly no longer exists. The moment the sun disappears, Earth does not stop. It flies forward, released from its cosmic leash. Our planet becomes a rogue world drifting through space. No tremors, no alarms, no warning. But the laws of existence have changed. Within the first hour, temperatures begin to fall. Not instantly, not dramatically. At first, it feels like a cold night. But Earth is losing heat fast. With no incoming energy, warmth radiates into space and never returns. The atmosphere begins cooling from the top down. By hour 2, wind patterns shift. Jet streams weaken. Weather systems collapse. By hour 4, the cold becomes undeniable. Fields freeze, crops fail. Frost spreads into regions that have never known it. Plants are in trouble. Photosynthesis stops immediately. Without sunlight, plants consume stored sugars just to survive, but those reserves are limited. The foundation of Earth's food chain is burning its last fuel. Oceans resist change longer, but even they begin to cool. Ice spreads across polar waters, expanding faster than ever recorded. Marine ecosystems feel the shock. Phytoplankton, the microscopic organisms that produce more than half of Earth's oxygen, can no longer function. The balance of life has begun to shift. By hour 6, the psychological effects overwhelm millions. Humans are wired to light. Without it, circadian rhythms collapse. Confusion rises, anxiety spikes, sleep becomes impossible for some, uncontrollable for others. Hospitals fill with panic cases. The world is awake, but disoriented. Emergency broadcasts flood the airwaves. Scientists struggle to explain what has never happened before. Is the sun gone forever, or will it return? No one can answer. By hour 8, global temperatures drop further. This change seems small in numbers, but catastrophic in effect. Power grids strain under unprecedented demand. Heaters run non-stop. Fuel reserves drain rapidly. In poorer regions, there is no protection. Hypothermia spreads. Animals begin to die. Birds fall silent. Insects vanish. Livestock huddle together, burning energy they cannot replace. Predators grow desperate. Without light, visual hunters are blind. Nocturnal animals briefly thrive, but food chains collapse quickly. By hour 12, Half the day has passed. Earth's average temperature has fallen several degrees and continues dropping. Snow falls in deserts. Rain freezes mid-air. Rivers slow, then stop. Above us, the sky is terrifyingly clear. The Milky Way stretches across the darkness. Galaxies appear in sharp detail. Humanity sees the universe unobstructed for the first time. It is beautiful and deadly. By now, even the oceans are losing heat rapidly. Sea ice spreads, currents weaken, climate systems powered by solar energy begin shutting down. By hour 16, the cold turns extreme. Pipes freeze, transportation fails, food supply chains break, entire regions are cut off. The atmosphere itself begins to change. As temperatures plunge, gases start to condense. Carbon dioxide freezes out of the air, falling like dry ice snow onto the surface. Greenhouse gases disappear, cooling accelerates, a runaway freeze begins. By hour 20, Earth resembles a frozen exoplanet, not completely solid yet, but close. Life retreats underground, underwater, or into shelters. Survival now depends entirely on technology, nuclear power, geothermal heat, sealed environments. Humanity hangs on by a thread in Earth's long history. There have been mass extinctions, asteroids, ice ages, supervolcanoes, but none removed the sun. Even during the darkest ice ages, sunlight remained. Even after asteroid impacts, the sky eventually cleared. This is different. This is not a disaster. It is a severing. If the sun were gone forever, Earth's surface would eventually reach -200 degrees Celsius. Oceans would freeze solid. The atmosphere would collapse. Life would end. But in this scenario, the darkness lasts only one day. And then something changes. 8 minutes before the end, nothing feels different. Then, suddenly, light. A faint glow appears. Stars fade. Shadows return. The sun is back. Earth begins to thaw. But survival does not mean recovery. Crops are destroyed. Animals are gone. Infrastructure is damaged beyond repair. Civilization survives, but scarred. This single day becomes the most studied event in human history, because it reveals a terrifying truth. We do not control this planet. We depend on a star. Every sunrise we ignore is the reason life exists. So tomorrow morning, when light fills your room, ask yourself one question. What if it didn't? And more importantly, what other cosmic certainties are we trusting without question? That is a story for the next What If.